Let's have our viewers more breaking updates because this is a fast developing story. What we can now tell you again through sources is that after the IDF confirmation about the Hezbollah chief, Iran's supreme commander has also been shifted to a secured location overnight is what the latest news is coming in. Rishabh continues to stay with us. Rishabh, again, this will again, kind of expose a lot of these fault lines in West Asia and elsewhere. There is this big claim that has been made by the Israeli forces. A lot of world capitals are, right now quiet. You have the big US election going on. But we do know that this is an issue that has polarized most of the world.
Well, definitely, Palestine and for that matter, the Gaza conflict and what we have seen in the last 1 year has definitely divided the world very clearly. They have clearly two spaces where one stands with Israel, the other stands with Palestine. When you say that Iran has called for an OIC meeting, 57 countries are member of OIC, which include our neighborhood as well. Both Bangladesh and Pakistan are part of OIC, and they both have a good say in OIC as well. So definitely the global impact of the escalations, the developments in West Asia is definitely quite evident. Having said that, what's happening in Lebanon right now has definitely left a lot of capitals wondering how to go forward, given that be it G7, be it other multilateral setups, they all have vocally supported a ceasefire on blue line, the border between southern Lebanon and northern Israel, and they want immediate ceasefire and cessation of violence. But Israel and Israeli Prime Minister yesterday at UNGA vote to continue the fight till the goals are met. Whether the goal was to eliminate Nasrallah and stop there or not, that is a million-dollar question. Whether Israel will stop here or not is another question that needs answers. As of now, Iran has called for an OIC meeting, and the way Iran is taking it, Iran isn't putting out reactions that escalate things. Iran is moving slowly and diplomatically. They have called for OIC meetings. Statements are coming in from the Supreme Leader. But as of now, no direct hint that Iran will jump into the conflict.
Oh yes, and it's noteworthy to recall what's the position of the Pentagon. The Pentagon says that the US did not have any advanced warning of the Israeli strike in Beirut. A lot of those questions are also being asked. We also have Hina joining us. Rishabh, stay with us. Hina is also adding more perspective to this story, and apparently there is, after the IDF had claimed that the Hezbollah chief has been killed, there is a message also that has come in from that Supreme Leader. Hina, what does that statement say?
Well, that's right. Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei, in fact, has put out a number of tweets after what happened with Hezbollah chief earlier, and this is what I would like to read for our viewers, Deepthi. So there you have one tweet which says, on the one hand, the killing of the defenseless civilians in Lebanon has once again revealed the savage nature of the rabid Zionists to everyone. Here, the point that Iran is trying to make that is, defenseless civilians in Lebanon are being targeted by Israel. On the other hand, it has proven how short-sighted and insane the policies of the leaders of the occupying regime are. It also goes on to, further attack Israeli regime by saying that the terrorist gang ruling Zionist regime hasn't learned from its 1-year criminal war in Gaza and doesn't understand the massacre of women and children and civilians cannot hurt strong structure of resistance or bring it to its knees. Here, referring to Hezbollah specifically, that these actions are not going to bring Hezbollah to its knees. He also says that now they are testing the same absurd policy in Lebanon. Then there is another tweet that he has put out which says the Zionist criminals need to know that they are far too weak to be able to inflict any significant damage on the solid structure of Lebanon's Hezbollah. So in support of Hezbollah, there are these 4 tweets that have been put out by Iran's Supreme Leader. So far, we haven't really heard anything from Hezbollah on the killing of its chief Nasrallah. But on the other hand, we know that Iran's Supreme Leader has been taken to a secure place. That's the latest coming in. Back to you.